Hey guys, how you doing? It's JP Gates, aka John the Film Actor, and apologies, I'm cricking my neck to the left hand side, but I'm trying to get myself and the lovely Matilda in here in shot, but she's not playing ball. Anyway, it's day 33 of lockdown, and thankfully, for the last 2.5 weeks, we've had some beautiful weather. Wherever you are in the UK, my mother, who lives in the north, is saying that while it's been slightly chilly on certain days, the weather's been glorious as it has in London. So obviously, I'm in our conservatory and playing with the tiltils, and just wanted to discuss certain points. When we eventually come out of lockdown, whenever that will be, and who knows when it will be, what's going to happen? Who's going to be allowed back to work first? Now, the government is saying they're not. I suppose they're being slightly aloof on this. They're saying that those people that are deemed to be important, so really supporting the emergency services, they're going to be allowed back first. And But where they're slightly confusing, or I'm finding it perplexing, is they're saying that coffee shops are going to be one of those businesses that are allowed back first, yet pubs are going to be one of the last. But what's the difference between the two? Because arguably, if you coffee shops, if you go to Pret or you go to Starbucks or you go to what uh, well, any other coffee shop, they're just as busy as some pubs. So how are they going to enforce the 2 meter rule? How is that going to be enforced? Is there going to be a queue outside the shop? And when you get into the shop to sit down, uh, how are they going to enforce this 2 meter rule? Presumably they're going to have security in addition to the waiters and waitresses or bar staff. So I'm slightly concerned in how they're going to do that. I mean, certainly, my view is that those organisations that are working outside should be allowed back first, because arguably, if they have COVID-19, if anybody has COVID-19, they shouldn't be working anyway. But if they did and they didn't know they had it, it's unlikely they're going to pass it on, because it's not an enclosed environment. So that's number one. And I suppose those businesses involved in construction, anything where you're outside, then of course you can understand why they're going to be allowed back first. So I think it's slightly confusing, and the government needs to make that more understandable. And assuming they do that, then obviously we'll come out of this quicker than we think. I mean, one thing's for sure. I mean, forget about the Great Depression, forget about the 2008 financial crisis, the Black Friday or Black Monday in 1987. This is going to be the mother of all recessions. And I think it's going to take us a while for us to come out of it. But anyway, as I say, let's end on a more optimistic as opposed to a pessimistic note. As I say, John Paul Gates, aka John the Film Actor. Tilly's had enough. She's moved off. Probably waiting for some food, so I better feed her. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. You know what to do. It's the right hand button as you're looking at me. And yeah, I'll see you on the next time, as and when I do a podcast. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye bye.